Hello, welcome to the Health and Beauty channel. Look what we've got coming up for you today. It's going to be a busy show. It's going to be an exciting show. So don't go anywhere, grab a cup of tea and put your feet up. My name is Jess. It is lovely to have your company. Now, we at the Health and Beauty channel are a channel dedicated to helping you look and feel great. We source products which aren't readily available on the high street, which are also designed to help you look and feel great, and you can grab an absolute deal as well. We also have experts on talking all things health and fitness and well-being, so it really is an exciting, educating and inspiring show for everybody. And today we have a product that you may or may not know. Now, if you're a fan of Zuzh, you can see them all behind me quite clearly, you probably already got that golden bottle of wonder in your arsenal, if you will. However, we have got the Zuzh Best of Both Tans coming your way today, okay? Now, Zuzh is a brand that's been around for over 20 years. It has sold millions of bottles, or would you call this a bottle or packaging? I don't know what you'd call this. I guess you would call it a bottle. Sold millions of them as well and has thousands of 5-star reviews, all right? So we're going to meet Kate in a minute, and she is the brand ambassador from Zuzh. But before we do that, I want you to take a quick look at this, essentially before and after of using this Best of Both Tans, okay? Now, this is unlike any sort of fake tan you've ever seen out on the market. Now, it's a super gradual colouring, okay? So it's not going to be you're going to look orange the next day or it's going to go streaky or anything like that. But also, as opposed to this golden bottle here of the Tan Accelerator, you know, the tyrosine that's in here, if you love this, the amount of tyrosine in this bottle is exactly the same as the amount of tyrosine in this bottle. So you're still getting all the benefits of that natural melanin production, you know, the stimulating of that melanin in your skin as that bottle. But with this one, you're getting that gradual glow, maybe just to kickstart your holidays, so you don't feel like the palest around the pool. So let's bring in the details, let's bring in the deal for you, and let's get you shopping. Now, usually one of these is £17. However, today, as you can see over here, we're doing you a twin pack. Now, that second one is only £6.95, which gives you around a 60% saving on that, which of course equates to £23.95. So a brilliant deal, because you're not going to be the only person that loves this. You will get this home, the whole family will want to use it. And the whole family can use it because it doesn't have an SPF in here, so you can still use your own SPFs. And we'll talk a little bit later on, a little bit more about that. Postage of £3.95, and of course when you're on the website there is option to split that cost even further. The website address, you already know, you love it, it's all the w's.healthandbeautychannel.tv, or of course if you prefer to order via the phone, you can pick up the phone and give us a call. It is 0370 700 600. Our customer call agents are ready and waiting to take your call, and you can see at the bottom down here, Zuzh Best of Both Twin Pack is the deal of the day today. Now, without further ado, let's meet our gorgeous Kate Weston, who is on the sofa or the armchair with me this morning. Hello, Kate.
Hi, we need a sofa, really, don't we?
I always feel like, you know, they're on the sofa, we're not actually on a sofa, but I think people understand what I mean.
Near enough.
Kate, talk to me a little bit about your involvement with Zuzh. About 8 years.
I've been using Zuzh for 8 years. I've spent a lifetime in radio studios and TV studios, out of the daylight, and I've been pale and peaky, and a lovely friend of mine, Dave, said you need to try Zuzh.
Okay.
And I did, and I haven't looked back. It is the most wonderful product.
So tell me a little bit about the history of Zuzh.
Well, there was a lovely guy called Steve Watley, who a lot of people will remember. Lovely chap. He was an actor and a broadcaster as well, and did a lot of consumer programmes. He was a real consumer champion on the telly.
Love that.
And because he was on the telly, he used a Tan Accelerator, wanted a bit of colour. But the Tan Accelerator he was using was fearfully expensive and horrendously difficult to use. So he thought, I can do better than this. And indeed he did. And he created Zuzh. And the big thing about Zuzh is that he wanted the best possible ingredients. And in our Zuzh Best of Both, just like the original Zuzh, we have lots and lots of shea butter. And he said to the boffins when they were making it, I want loads of shea butter. It's the best. It's so conditioning. It's so moisturising on the skin. And they managed to finesse that shea butter down, and it features in, as I say, the Best of Both and also in Zuzh.
So before we get into the ingredients that are in there, let's talk about what Zuzh actually is. You mentioned Tan Accelerator.
Yes.
And for some people at home right now, they might have never used a Tan Accelerator before. So what does a Tan Accelerator actually do?
Well, it literally accelerates or speeds up your own natural tanning
Right,
process.
okay.
So there's an active ingredient that wakes up the melanin in your skin. Now, we've all got melanin. It's what gives us the pigmentation in our skin and our eyes and our hair. But melanin production is a really, really slow process. And when that melanin comes to the surface of the skin, that's what gives us a tan. So there's just an active ingredient in Zhuzh that brings the melanin to the surface of the skin. It wakes it up, basically. Okay. And all you need is daylight. So it doesn't have to be a glorious, really, really hot summer's day. As long as the sun's in the sky, i.e. it's daytime, your Zhuzh will work.
So you can use this all year round. It's not just a product you use in the summer, and especially with the hydration that you get in the Zhuzh Best of Both, then it's a brilliant product that your skin will love all year round. Let's just quickly look at those features that is in your Best of Both tans. So you can see here, luxurious daily moisturiser, and we'll show you that as well. There's no colour in the actual cream, and we'll show you that. Delivers a very gradual, virtually foolproof self-tan. Oh my goodness, it's like it was designed for me. Boost pigment to accelerate a natural tan. It's got that tan accelerator in it, like the original golden bottle of Zhuzh. Hydrates and refreshes the skin. Perfect moisturiser to prepare the skin for the holidays. And leaves the skin silky smooth with a natural sun-kissed glow. So now let's touch on the ingredients that are in here, because I think people will notice already that when you get this home and you give it a little bit of a squeeze and you get that gorgeous cream out, there isn't any colour in here. It is just like a body cream, isn't it? It
is a luxurious body cream, jam-packed with shea butter, that's really hydrating and nourishing on your skin. And nourished skin, hydrated skin is going to hold on to a tan a lot better. So think of it first and foremost as a luxury body cream.
Okay.
In addition to that, you've got your tan accelerator in there, exactly the same amount of tan accelerator as you get in the original 200ml bottle. But also, in the Best of Both, you have a very, very gradual self-tan. Now, this is not going to turn you bright orange. It won't go on streaky or patchy. It's not difficult to put on at all. It's a very gradual self-tan and will just give you a really subtle sort of sun-kissed look. So if it's sort of that time of year and you think, oh, I want to put a skirt on, but my legs look like milk bottles, this is the product for you.
And just a quick reminder as well of that before and after that I showed you at the top of the show, to show you how natural it is, that sun-kissed glow that we have. Can we just pop that in? Is that all right, that before and after? Just to show you the types of results that the Best of Both tans can offer, okay? So like we said, it's not that you're gonna look orange when you go into the office the next day, and it's gonna help you stop you getting that streaky thing that can happen as well, because I am rubbish at fake tans, which is why I never ever use them. Now, also, we've got a full page just to recap some of the ingredients that Kate just mentioned there as well. So let's have a look at that. Of course, the tyrosine is in there, the DHA is in there, so that is just that creating that temporary tan, that natural sun-kissed look. The shea butter in there we know is so good for your skin. It's perfect to soothe, smooth, oh, I like that, soothe and smooth and condition the skin. Your glycerin in there. Let's talk about the glycerin and the panthenol, Kate, because they're two really big key ingredients.
Yeah, they are something called humectants, which is really just a posh word for things that help to take the moisture out of the air and trap it in the water molecules in your skin. And they also help to retain the moisture in your skin. If your skin, you see, I love doing these shows because my skin's all super soft. I don't need hand cream or anything. If your skin is super soft and hydrated, you're going to hold on to that tan a lot better. And also your tan's going to look so much better. It's going to be deeper and richer and not blotchy. So it's those sort of the panthenol and the glycerin, the humectants, actually help to sort of pump up your skin, keep it lovely and sort of nourished and hydrated.
Now, with all of those lovely ingredients in here, one thing that isn't in here is an SPF. Now, let's talk about that, because that was a definite decision by the company, wasn't it? It wasn't like, oh, we forgot to add that in. That was a made decision. So why is that?
Well, Zhuzh is perfect for the whole family. Everyone can use Zhuzh. And everyone needs a different SPF. And you also need a different SPF or sun protection factor dependent on the time of year. So in my bathroom cupboard, I've probably got 3 different levels. So if it's sort of spring and I'm going for a long walk, I might use, a really low sun protection factor. If I'm going abroad and it's burny hot, I'll use a 30, even a 50, because it's really important that we protect our skins. I mean, I am a child of the 70s, a little child of the 70s, I hasten to add. But my mum, she would literally lie out in the garden in the afternoon and just toast.
It's so different, isn't it? Because nowadays, I am at SPF 50 every day on my face, all over my body. Like, it is so different the way that we have, what we've discovered about the sun and about SPF and skin protection. Yeah,
I mean, you've got the UVA, which are the UV aging rays, the UVB, the UV burning rays. It is really, really important to protect your skin and use a good SPF. And the joy of Zhuzh is that you can use a higher than normal SPF. And by using Zhuzh, which you put on first.
Okay, so put the Zhuzh on first. Yeah.
And then just pop your SPF on the top. By using Zhuzh, you can use a higher level and protect your skin and limit your sun exposure and still have a tan. But it begs the question, why do we all want a tan?
Well, I always feel like I look better with a tan.
Yeah,
I feel like I feel more confident. I feel better in myself. I feel like my hair looks good. My teeth look whiter. Yeah. I feel slimmer. Now, I know that's a complete optical illusion, but I feel slimmer. I feel better in my clothes. Is that a recognised sort of feeling?
I think so. I mean, you know, and your woody bits, you know, at the top of your legs, woody bits always look better. They're a nicer colour. But I mean, also, I think, you know, people, if you're a little bit unwell, they say, oh, you're a bit pale, you're a bit peaky.
Are you all right?
Are you okay?
I know.
So we sort of equate having a tan, having a nice colour with being healthy. And so, so that's why we want a tan, but it's important that it's a really safe tan and that we do take care of our skin.
And then you can limit your sun exposure, like you said. For me, it's just safe for tanning all round. You can use a higher SPF and you don't have to sit there and lie and then in the sun and hope you get a tan. You can be going about doing the gardening, taking the grandkids to school, you know, nipping to the shops, going to the park, taking the dog for a walk. And this product will be working on delivering you that tan. What about for people that struggle to tan? What if somebody's sat home right now saying, I don't ever tan. I've got that skin that doesn't tan or it just burns.
I know there's so many. Actually, one of my best friends is a redhead.
Yeah.
And she is the sort of girl that will go out, get red, and then retreat back indoors again.
My cousin's like that.
But we have so many letters into Zhuzh that say, I have never, ever in my life tanned. You know, I've got red hair, or I've got a porcelain complexion, I'm a blonde, I've never ever tanned. But with Zhuzh, for the first time in their life, they've achieved a tan. So yeah, it's good for everybody.
It is perfect for you. If you are thinking, oh my goodness, she's just described me, then this is the product that you've got to get. And what if people have already got the gold bottle? Because that is incredibly popular here on the Health and Beauty channel, as it is across the world. And you can still pick it up on our website if you want to go and browse. There's a whole range of Zhuzh products on there. Is it going to work well together?
Is it? I mean, in a sense, it's exactly the same. I.e., you've got the same amount of tan accelerator in your best of both as you have in your gold bottle. It's just in the best of both, there is that additional self-tan. But as I say, it's very, very gradual.
Okay, fabulous.
It's not going to do anything scary.
No, and it doesn't smell biscuity. You don't smell like you're a biscuit factory, do you?
No, because some of those fake tans, you put them on and you think, oh, I can't go out now because I really stink. Also, the other thing I find, years ago with the self-tans, you would put them on, you'd have to be naked, obviously, and then you'd be walking around your bedroom for 15, 20 minutes, wouldn't you? Afraid to sit down whilst it was drying.
This dries really quickly. My skin literally feels like it drinks it in.
It just, both the original gold bottle and the best of both, just absorbed into the skin so quickly and so beautifully, yes.
Oh, wow. We love it. As do you. Like I said, there's thousands of 5-star reviews across the range of Zhuzh. So let's have a look at what a few people have said about the best of both tans when it comes to Zhuzh. I'll take one, Kate, then you can take the other.
Okay.
I'll take the long one. Helen said, I've been using the Zhuzh best of both tans for several years now, and I love it. I like that it's so super gradual. It doesn't look fake. Really important. I use it all year round, but more before I go on holiday. It keeps my skin in lovely condition, ready for its annual dose of sun. And it smells nice too. Oh, really good point. Not like other fake tans. We'll get onto that in just a moment. Thank you, Helen.
And Alicia says, I use it as a moisturiser. Perfect. That's what it is. And it has just enough colour so I don't ever go pasty white like I used to.
Really good points from both of them. Nice to mention the smell. Nice to mention also that it gives you a really natural sun-kissed glow as well. Just have another look at that before and after that we've got for you to show you what we mean by a natural sun-kissed glow, all right? Like we said, not fake, not streaky, doesn't smell like you've just come from a biscuit factory. We love it, as do you. So make sure you're getting your baskets checked out, ladies and gents. Complete unisex, the smell of this, isn't it?
Oh yeah, for the whole family. Yes, there's nothing sort of floral or overtly feminine about it. And this idea, I think, as well, that it's a moisturiser. You know, I just use it straight out of the shower in the morning.
Yeah.
Because then you've done for the day. Your skin is beautifully moisturised and you don't have to think about it. Then you can just go out and enjoy the tan accelerator. Yeah.
All right, if you want to give us a call and get your orders placed, I advise you do. The contact number is 0370 700 1600. Our customer call agents are ready and waiting to take your call. But if you prefer to check out on the website, of course you can. It's all the w's.healthandbeautychannel.tv. Brilliant deal that we've got today for you. Remember, each bottle should be £17, so that would equate to £34. Today, we're giving you 2 because you can never have enough Zhuzh in the house. Trust me, your partner will take it, or the kids will take it, and you'll never see it. So it's good to have 2 so you can make sure you keep your hands on one of them. That second bottle now equates to just £6.95. That's around a 60% saving there. So brilliant price point. £3.95 on that P&P as well, and a great saving there for your best of both. And if you're thinking, oh, I just need to stock up on the gold bottle as well, I mean, if you love this one, you're going to love that one equally, but that can be found on our website, all right? So browse the product, make sure you get everything you want in your basket and get it checked out. Kate, can I just ask one more quick question?
Yes.
Just sprung into my mind.
Yeah.
Shelf life. What if somebody has got, or you know, the Zhuzh one, they've got the gold one, they've got this one. What if they don't use it all up in sort of one summer, let's say? Well, shelf life.
Once open, the shelf life on your best of both is 1.5 years.
Oh, nice.
Which is perfect. And it's 2 years on your gold bottle, 2.5 years if it's unopened. So stock up while you can.
That's really good because actually, tell me if I'm wrong on this because you're going to be the expert and I might have just heard it. Sun cream.
Yes.
Does that have a shelf life of 12 months?
I think it does. Always check the back of the bottle because there'll be a little sort of jar with a little lid and it'll tell you. But yes, because SPFs obviously have to work because you're going out in the sun. Yeah. They don't last. That's another good reason why
there's no SPF in there, because otherwise that would shorten the shelf life.
Yes, it would.
So now you can definitely stock up. I know you're going to be covered over that 12 months. We love it, you love it, and we love you, Kate. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Do not go anywhere, okay? Make sure you're checking out your baskets. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel as well so you can find out when Kate will be back with some more deals from Zhuzh. But we will be back very shortly to bring you another fabulous product.